What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, no matter how good a kid you think you are, who they are when they go out into the world has a lot of reflection of what they thought about your teachings and what they want to be in life, regardless if it's good or bad. And that's the thing. You never know what type of person you raising until they out of the nest and going out there on their own. Are they going to use the wisdom that you try to embody in them, or are they going to do their own thing? But sometimes kids don't make it that far. Now, the story I'm going to tell you today, man, this just came out. I mean, it happened on July 20th, but the arrest was made July 29th. This just came out. This story takes place in Hockley, Texas, which is an area in northwest Harris County, right? And it's about a woman named Dana Magnuson, who was 62 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman was stabbed to death by her neighbor, who's 15 years old, a boy who lived 2 doors down from her. Police are still trying to put this together. They're saying her body was found in a backyard shed. And it says she was stabbed multiple times. I'm going to let you see this story, and I'm going to come back and talk a little bit about something that's on my mind as regard, that was brought up when I thought about this story. Take a look.
New tonight, a 15-year-old is in custody accused in a brutal murder. Dana Magnuson was found stabbed to death on July 20th. The teen, who's her neighbor, was arrested on Monday. ABC 13's Jessica Willey has new details on the case, including a possible motive.
Because the suspect is a juvenile, his name has not been released. He is here at the Harris County Juvenile Detention Center. Tonight, his attorney tells me he is a good kid from a good family. So what happened? Sources tell me he told investigators he wanted to see what it was like to stab someone. In this quiet Hockley neighborhood, a brutal crime. 62-year-old Dana Magnuson found dead in the shed behind her house. 9 days later, a 15-year-old neighbor under arrest as other residents pleaded for more information. "We need answers," wrote one on social media. According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to the victim's home on Sunshine Meadow on the evening of July 20th. It was a Saturday. Magnuson was found stabbed multiple times in her backyard shed, but investigators believe she was first attacked while she was in her hot tub. The crime scene moved from there to her house, they believe, and then to the shed where she was found. The teen suspect, sources tell ABC 13, lives just a couple doors down and ran off with her phone before deputies arrived. He allegedly told investigators he wanted to see what it was like to stab someone. Tonight, his attorney sent ABC 13 this statement, quote, "We only have preliminary reports and a petition has yet to be filed by the state. We look forward to seeing the evidence they actually have. He's a good kid from a good family, and we are working to figure out what really happened." The victim's son shared photos of his beloved mother, a Katy ISD employee. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez wrote that she was active in her community. Her murder hard to comprehend. Her alleged killer remains in custody. Just a horrific case. So far, there is no talk about whether this teen could be certified as an adult, but it is still very early in the criminal justice process.
All right, guys, that's the story of what happened to this lady, Dana Magnuson. May she rest in peace. 62 years old and gone. Chilling in her backyard in a hot tub. Dude comes back there, tears her ass up. Make it make sense. Heard what they said? Oh, he's a good boy from a good family. That don't mean he can't be a bad egg. And that's the thing, man. It's like with the lack of censorship in movies and stuff kids are exposed to, because I don't know if you guys remember, a long time ago, the rating system with movies was more stringent on what was allowed with these advisories of what, whatever the movie was rated or something like that, they would make sure they said it. Now everything like that is off the hook. A rated R movie 15 years ago is a different rated R movie than it is today, with more towards the next rating up from R, which is NR or whatever. I don't know what it was. But kids are exposed to too much. And then it creates curiosities. And then you get crazy shit like this. Why you stab that lady to death like that? I want to know what it felt like to stab somebody. Don't sound like a good kid to me. Sound like a psychopath in the making. The curiosity to cause carnage is real out here. And it's not just in young people. You're starting to see this in everybody, no matter what their age. Everybody wants to go out here and just go straight anarchy on other people. They ain't got nothing to do with it. And that's the thing, man. I'm big about bothering people that ain't bothering you. Lady in her backyard chilling. Supposedly they say they think he attacked her in the hot tub, and then she was found dead on the side of her shed. If you look at the thumbnail on this video, or a picture, I might put it up. The shed is across the yard, so he stabbed her in the pool. She jumped out, he chased her, ran her down, stabbing her the whole way, and hit her in the thing. And the side, they said they might have went in the house because it got to be a blood trail all over the place. Then he took her phone. If you wanted to know what it was like to stab somebody, you could have did that and then left out of there. Why'd you take her phone? That's the thing, man. These kids, man, I mean, if you wanted to know what it was like to stab somebody, you could have stabbed yourself in the arm. You'd have got the full experience. I bet you wouldn't have put no knife on nobody else unless it was to defend your life. Man, kids are crazy, man. 15 years old, charged with murder of a 62-year-old woman. And this is the kick. They don't know if he even knew this woman. Because they said they don't even know what his motive was or what. But see, that's the stupid thing. We don't know what the motive was. He told you what the motive was. It's like they complicate a lot of stuff. They do. Oh, we're doing an investigation. Okay, you can do an investigation of what happened after she got stabbed and where she was sitting before she got stabbed. But we already know why she got stabbed. Because this dude had demonic intentions. Think about that. That could have been anybody's mom back there. I wonder if it was a dude, would he have went back there and tried to stab him? Because, I mean, honestly, this trait to want to do violence is so overwhelming in drawing kids in and wanting to do stuff like shoot people, stab them, do other crazy stuff out here. Where was his dad, dude? Was his dad in his life? I mean, seriously, I mean, what? Nobody seen that this was going on. I don't think they was watching his phone. I think a lot of this stuff is what kids are exposed to in their off time or downtime when they're in their room and looking at stuff and don't have filters and things like that and get access to all these death sites and stuff. And all of a sudden, it piques their interest. It's no longer a veil on the innocence of children, whether they're 5 years old, 15 years old, or whatever. It's just full-blown exposure to anything. All you need is a phone in your hand and the world is your oyster. And a lot of parents ain't watching, you know, for signs or just not paying attention. I'm sure this could have been prevented. I do. You know, people like, oh, he's just going through a phase. Nowadays you can't say that with kids because the phase they go through might cost you your life or somebody else like this woman. I'm just saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, just watch over your kids, man. Seriously. And then watch other people's kids, too, because you don't know whether they're going to snap or not. This is like the movie The Children back in the day. Remember that movie The Children? The kids was killing people and stuff, doing crazy stuff. It's like The Children all over now. You don't know what's going on. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.